Hello, Pestilence here with a DMN Company padlock. I believe it is Davenport Mallory Company, which I talked about several videos ago, I believe, and the company in that form was around from 1861 to 1864, so just shy of the entirety of the Civil War. And this one was excavated. It was dug up, and the lock cover is frozen in place. As you can see, there's plenty of sediment inside there. Don't know if I can get that out or not. What I do know is that I am going to soak this for a good long time in vinegar. I've got some vinegar, used vinegar, and so I will use this, and hopefully this will take care of it. I'm sure at some point in time I will swap it out for some new vinegar. So I will do that. See, there's one of the bottles. It's hooked up to the drainage pipe from the furnace. The furnace dehumidifier. And so, let's see, we'll just dump out the rest of this. Yeah. And I'll have to clean that out. If everything goes according to plan, I will get rid of a bunch of the rust with the vinegar. It may take, like I said, a clean batch and several more days of soaking, and if that's the case, so be it. What I will do is soak it in vinegar and then hopefully use electrolysis if I deem that it is worth the trouble. Meaning that hopefully I can get the gunk out of the lock, the keyway, and maybe get some of the stuff inside out of there too. If I can get that stuff out, get it cleaned out, then there should be no reason not to use electrolysis on it. Hello, Pestilence here, and I'm checking on the lock 24 hours, well, probably less than 24 hours after I put it in, with the old vinegar bath, and I'm going to dump that out. I'm going to flush that with water and then put in a clean vinegar bath to do more for it. Okay. And this hasn't had a chance to really do anything, so that's still frozen. And I imagine the gunk in there is still gunk. Yeah. Yeah, that's still pretty solid. I have to dump all that water out now. Okay. Open up the vinegar. And there we are. Fresh vinegar. Hopefully that will do a lot more for it. And we will check on that tomorrow. Stay tuned. Pestilence here with an update on the lock. Unfortunately, I had it in the laundry tub, and when the laundry was done, the outlet from the washing machine filled it with used water, so I had a little setback there. Okay, so it is come on, phone, what are you doing? That still feels like it's pretty solid in there. I imagine it's going to take a lot longer than it normally would. Trying to clear around the pin. Hello, Pestilence here with another update on this DM & Company smokehouse padlock. Now what I did was I emptied out the vinegar that was all cruddy, and then I did as much as I could to clear out the keyway and around the pin. And so I've cleaned around the inside of the shackle. Tried to get as much of the dirt and gunk out of there as I could. And that's what we have so far. So I will let that soak for a couple more days. And then if I can get the cover, the keyhole cover, if I can get that broken loose, then I will go to electrolysis. So we'll see what we have then. However, the shell of the lock seems to be okay. Although I'll have to take another look. I was putting one of these metal picks in there, and I was pushing around, and I thought I went right through the back of the lock, but apparently not. But we'll see. So, till next time. Hello, Pestilence here with my DM & Company padlock. I took it out of the vinegar bath. It's been in there for several days. I changed the vinegar once or twice, and I cleaned out the keyway as much as I could, cleaned underneath the key cover, and I went over it with some steel wool and put some penetrating oil on it. Tried to clean out around the shackle. So, the cover is still frozen in place, and it's not going to move. So I believe my next step is going to be electrolysis. You can see how the shackle is pitted. Lost a lot from here and here and here and around there. So my next video will be of me setting this up in the electrolysis chamber. Yeah, basically a plastic square container with some water and some well, it's some kind of a laundry additive, and so I'll mix that in there and show you the setup, and then we'll see how long I leave it in there for. Probably in there for a day, maybe. I'll keep checking on it, see how it looks. Okay, stay tuned. Bye.